Hello, my darling wastelanders, and here we are at Psycho Mistress's retreat?
Covenant.
Covenant. And here with me is my darling daughter, Eve. Say hi.
Hi.
And I figured this build needed a closer look. It was a lot more intricate than I could actually show during the monologue version. So we are here and actually going to eyeball some of this settlement, and she came out here to eyeball me. Weirdo. Okay.
The main thing I saw when you were doing this video was the character had a scar across her face.
Yeah, we had some new digs on. I figure Nora would change a lot. She's probably been through a lot since this, so she's a little bruised up from having to fight her way to the top of this raider gang. She's got a bit of scarring, some bruising. And if you'll notice, she's also wearing Kellogg's outfit, which seems very counterintuitive to someone who went through what Nora did with Kellogg. Which kind of accents the fact that she's gone a little crazy.
She's gone nuts.
She's also carrying Kellogg's gun. See? Now we'll just stare at the exit sign. No, we won't. We'll continue with the... Okay. Alright, and as you can see, my lovely Hancock up here is currently dressed in cage armor because I think he looks smexy in it. Yes, I said smexy.
You used my word.
I stole her word. Alright, and then all of my other folks are in fully decked out in raider gear. I did have to make several trips to 5,000 places.
I had to give her a few places.
And so many raiders died in the outfitting of my town. Just in the clothes. That's just the clothes. That was a ridiculous use of 2 hours right there.
Not to mention, she also needed a few levels in order to get the hounds.
Yes, I needed to get my beta wave emitter, so I had to go kill some folks so I can level. Alright, first we have our little, I guess you could call it their way of relaxing? You know, raiders loot, kill, well, this is a way for them to kill in camp. And we've got a gunner area up there with a trap door and a, don't say it, and a fire thing here. I'm telling her not to tell y'all what this means. If anybody out there,
So bad.
let it bug you. Let it completely mess you up. It burns us. It burns us. Okay, no, that's not what it's from. If you can figure out where this is actually from, the Kandar, and I'll even tell you the meaning of it, is called the Blood Rage. If you can tell me where that is from, then I will do a special build just for you, as in I cannot tell you, no, I won't build it. You can go as outrageous as you want to. I will build that build for you and put a storyline with it. As in, I doubt very seriously anybody will know where that's from. So I'm pretty damn safe. Alright, we're gonna go over here. This is a little guard tower. They threw some, I don't know, desk and all that furniture over here. Yeah. And she's got a cute butt.
Really, Mama?
I'm sorry. And we got some cows and some... Y'all are standing in the fire. Get out of the fire.
Don't pee on it.
No peeing on the fire. It smells funny. Especially mutant hound pee.
It's radiated.
It's a radiated pee. Somebody asked me, I'm trying to remember her name. She commented, let me...
Run and get the phone! Run and get the phone!
Run and get the phone. Someone asked me on my comments of the last video on why I chose mutant hounds rather than the other, because you can get mutated hounds or whatever with just the regular dog cage. Well, I did that already. I did that in my other build for 10 Pines Bluff. And I didn't want to copy it, so I had a thought that I would use either mole rats or mutant hounds. Well, I decided not to do... Sorry about that. I decided not to do mole rats because somebody else had already done that. Golden Dawn? I hope I'm saying that right. Golden Dawn. What do you think, Evie?
Yeah, Golden Dawn.
Okay. I decided to use them. There was one drawback to using them, though. They kill cats. My poor kitty was dead.
We have no clue where it went, though.
It was dead over here. And I was like, well, this is a raider camp, so I picked it up and moved it to the grill, because that's what a raider would do. And then it's gone. Somebody stole it and ate it. You sick bastards.
It's a raider camp.
I think you did it because you got weird eyes. Okay.
She has welding goggles
course her eyes look weird.
Alright, we're gonna go to this... Hey, handsome, move. Alright. And, let's see, we got a little area over here for them to rest. I am trying... Yeah, the blood is glowing. It's irradiated blood in case you're wanting to use that as a decorating tool. It makes a really good look at nighttime. Okay, we got another area over here for them to... You know, see, these pants just don't show off the butt very well. We're gonna do a video just on butts. Okay, let's stop that. Alright, and these are a couple of areas that I didn't actually show off during the tour because it seemed to actually take away from the story a little bit, so I left them out, which is the reason why I wanted to do this. And you see a couple of little spots that are semi-floating, but attached with the bar, attached to the house. I let it go.
Let it go.
Oh god, don't do that again. Don't. Oh my god, I have nightmares. Alright, and we have floating pillows, of course. You know, feather soft, floating, all that. And apparently my raiders are having a hard time building robots because ours is on fire. It exploded. No, I'm joking. That's just where the turret was. But it does have a nice effect, you know, like they're trying to figure out how to make robots. They're just still working on it. And then we have the bar over here. Now, the Covenant has one main issue. Of course, we all know it looks all pretty and everything, which is the reason why I chose Covenant, is because it was all pretty and I hated it. I'm weird like that. If every other settlement in here has to look like shit, this place has to look like shit too. So that's what I did. And he's following me around. He likes my butt in these jeans. Anyway. He doesn't really, because I'm kind of skinny on here. I purposely made her skinnier because she's a draggy now. Alright, there's also a build level problem. You can't put anything on the wall above a certain height because I'm outside the build range. So there was no upper lights that I could put on here. I couldn't even put pictures on the wall or hang things on the wall or whatever. So I had to compensate by putting random crap everywhere. Which, it's a raider camp, so that fits anyway. And then we've got this, yeah, we got stuff going all the way around.
Somebody's sleeping out in the open. That poor person.
Oh, they got a tent. See, it doesn't quite.
What's that really doing for them?
It covers this little patch right here. Actually, I think that's the dresser. But little spots to sleep. I mean, I've got 20 people inside this tiny town. People had to be put wherever they could be. All right, and this is. This is also where apparently something exploded recently while they were experimenting with it. The chem shop, they're producing a new chemical called Psychojet, and they're also experimenting with other options, like I said, the hallucinogen thing. And just so you know, if you go there trying to find more hallucinogen bottles, they don't come back.
Yeah, she got mad about that.
Yeah, I was a little fussy about that. They don't respawn. Just so you know, if you happen to collect those hallucinogen canister, yeah, I'm getting tongue-tied. Those canisters, don't lose them because they will not come back. They're not going to be a prop you'll be able to decorate with, you know, indefinitely. All right, and then, you know, I'm starting to, in the daylight, I can actually see more things that are floating, which is now bothering me. I'm glad I did the walkthrough on this.
At night.
And just so you know, I did not kill that dog. I don't know how I got that dog meat. I think I picked it up from somebody else. I think it was a mutant. So no, I didn't kill the dog either. I have not killed a dog. I have not killed a cat. Okay, anyway. Ass.
Why are they called the Bleep Brothers?
The Bleep Brothers. They're called the Ass Brothers for a reason. And this is why. Let's see whether or not they're all in today, because that actually is funnier. Alright, we've got 3 guys. They are all twins. They're just dressed differently. It's kind of weird.
You actually used the twins from that one settlement.
Well, they're triplets, yes. I went to find some more people to send here, and I happened to come across a set of triplets, and the idea just kind of...
They were all sitting in the same room in the same settlement.
Yeah, in the slog. They were all just sitting there, and they weren't doing anything. So, they became the Ass Brothers. Now, this one is Ass Hair. This one is Ass Hat. Oddly enough, he's the only one without a hat. I just realized that. Nope, he doesn't have a hat. And he's Asshole. Just because he's an asshole. Okay, and of course we decked it out, and we've got this whole thing is just completely covered. You can barely even see the wallpaper, which is great. And they keep knocking. Okay, tips for those of you who are trying to deck out your settlements with junk. If you're planning on doing a video, junk decorate it right before the video. Don't put anything else up. I mean, don't try to go anywhere or do anything between, because they will get knocked over and they will eventually get moved, like my cat that was sitting up here.
I bet you it fell through the grill and into the ground.
It's quite possible. It just, like, is gone. It went to heaven. It's gone. Okay, anyway.
Oh, that sky's pretty in blue.
Yeah. It's very, very blue. Okay, and then we got... Maybe they stuck it on the grill. Maybe this is the cat. Oh, that's a disturbing thought. I think I might throw up a little bit in my mouth. Okay, alright, and then we've got some raider armor, and then we got another little sleep area. And I did the whole...
I don't know how anybody be able to sleep with a mole rat staring them in the face all night.
It's a mounted politician. It just lies to him. Anyway, I wanted to cover the fronts, but of course you can't clip anything, at least not feasibly to the front of them, so I stacked out just a little bit on the... Because the little, if you'll remember the... What are they called? The bird things. The flamingos. Okay, flamingos are stuck in the front and you can't delete them. So I covered them with this, and then I attached it because on the concrete walls you can attach some walls out to the side of it, so it just kind of sunk it into the ground, which is great. Alright, and this here is her trophy room. Nora, or the Psycho Queen as she is called now. Psycho Queen, formerly known as Nora. Anyway.
What's the Psycho Mistress?
Psycho Mistress, sorry. I'm getting confused. It's the jet, I'm telling you. Alright, and then we got a little bit more glowing stuff. We got some handcuffs. I won't say why those are there. She threw up a little bit in her mouth. And then on the floor. Okay, and we got some more over here. I won't say what those are for.
I'm throwing up more.
Yeah, she's gonna be so nauseous. And oddly enough, even though I set all this stuff out, most of it was okay pretty. I did throw some things on the ground. This being a raider settlement, the fact that things kind of got messed up a little bit actually worked out very, very well, because we got bottles on the floor and they got...
Okay, that's what I laughed at. When I was watching your video, that's what I laughed at.
Oh, well. Okay, just so you know, there is exactly $207 inside this bathtub and a flower. So if you're wanting to fill up a tub with cash, that's how much it takes. You could probably fit a little bit more in there. I could see a couple of spots I could probably throw some more money in there, but I got so tired of doing it. Alright. Cold cash hot bod. Okay, let's move on. And the supposed, in quotation marks, hot dog. Okay, enough said. Yeah, and she threw up again.
And
Alright.
the most important thing in a raider settlement.
The most important. Alright, we got some obvious little darts, or in this case, needles all over the ground, because, you know, it's a raider settlement. Who cares about tetanus? Alright, we got this guy, and he's got the cop. I just realized how funny that was. The cop selling the chems. No, I don't want anything. Thank you. Not yet, anyway. Later. We'll get to that.
If anybody can make a reference with the question marks.
I'm sure there are a lot of people who will understand where the question marks came from.
I think it shocked my mom a little bit when I said it.
Okay, if you don't know, you've had a sad childhood. Well, I guess maybe teenagehood too, because that would be more teenage than childhood. But anyway, you should know where it came from. And for those of you who don't understand this reference, you may not be American. I don't know whether or not this reference translates. Shush. I don't want to be a influencer, so I won't say what it's for, but in case, you know, other people get it, then, you know, y'all can share that amongst yourselves. As the person who actually did the video, I don't want to be an influencer. Those of you in the comment section, go wild! Alright, and we already came over here, I think. I don't think I came all the way to this side, but it's just each one of them got a little bit of beer, a little bit of this, that, and the other, some candles. You know, it's just... There was a lot more to this settlement than I could show in that video, and I wanted to be able to actually allow people to enjoy it, because there really is a lot here. I crammed this thing full. And I got so many so frustrated in so many different places because the build limit here is just honestly ridiculous. Getting electricity ran is ridiculous because of the build limit. Not being able to put anything on the upper areas is kind of stupid. So anyway, this was definitely a challenge, so I'm glad I built it here because it gave me the opportunity. And just a little note, if you decide to build here and you put up a little walkway, you can actually glitch these things through the wall. I mean, not glitch them actually, they just snap right on, which actually gives the outside of this wall a lot of texture. Now, I didn't do a whole lot to the outside wall because this was a story about the actual settlement, and the wall to me didn't seem that important just yet. If I decide to come back to this Nora, then I will definitely come back to this wall, or that wall, or, you know, maybe the one over there.
I'd like to see this Nora, like, going around and conquering places.
Yeah, I want to see her in battle. I'm actually kind of interested in the dynamic between the two Noras. I want to find out the path she took to get from that Nora to this Nora, because one event doesn't just signify that. Maybe there's some smaller triggers. Maybe, you know, those raiders that like, no, don't hit me, don't hit me. Well, Nora would have killed him anyway because they'll attack the settlement. Well, that's a slightly evil thing to do. It's just a tiny bit evil. So people slide into... Yeah, if she slowly slides back and then that one trigger and snap. And then she just goes, loco. And then maybe this Nora can actually, at some point or another, find her way back. And that, I guess, would just be a question for another time. Can she has some carrots. And a spider web. I'm going around that shit. That's the first time I've seen one of those. Anyway, I recognize those. You're not getting me. I'm not turning into kung fu person trying to get that spider web off my face. Anyway.
Oh, the meat fruit.
Yes, we do have all the food hidden. A raider settlement doesn't typically have its own food, but for the purposes of keeping the settlement happy, I wanted to put a butt right there. For the purposes of... He's dorking! Anyway, Miley Cyrus, eat your heart out. For the purpose of keeping everybody happy, I wanted to make sure there was some food here so that they could, you know, work it, I guess. And I somehow or another managed to lock myself in here, so we'll go back around the other way. Oh, and it was him. He's got weird eyes, too.
It's the welding goggles.
Whatever, it's just the googly eye thing.
Hey, you just busted the web.
Ah, damn. Okay. So, this was me rambling, and a better look at the raider settlement. It actually gives you a little bit more of what happened. Was there any room I didn't hit? I think I hit everywhere. I got over there, right? I got that room, right? Eve. Okay, well, let's just do like a really quick walkthrough. Wall, bed, these things right here are the hides. Make really good pillows. Dude standing in the way. I don't know what you're saying. Move, 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 move. Move! I think I did come in here. And he's not gonna let me back over here anyway. He wants to protect his stash.
Irradiated blood.
Yes.
Blah, blah, blah.
They like their irradiated crap. Anyway.
And Hancock just finds the leisurely time to sit down.
Alright, now a word about the challenge. I think I covered everything else, including the two questions that one of the viewers had. As far as my other challenges, I would like there to be a lot of challenges. I would like a few options on different challenges, mainly because I would like to try and figure out if there's a way to fit them into the storyline. Maybe go back and forth between the two different Noras and show how they eventually merge, and maybe show how the bad Nora comes back. I mean, comes out of being a bad Nora, or something like that, because, I mean...
Gets back on her rocker.
Yeah, gets back on her rocker, because she's done fallen off her rocker. And we know, yeah, we all know Hancock. He's a bad boy who likes his Kims, but ultimately he's good at heart, so he's gonna sit on a step. All these damn chairs, and he's gonna sit on a step.
It looks like he's pouting.
He's pouting. He don't like me being this bad. Okay, I would like to explore everything that goes on with Nora that's looking for her son. I would like to show why she suddenly starts turning bad, or what starts making her that way. Oh, and we're supposed to get a cool effect, so we're just going to sit here while it happens. And I'm going to let y'all see it because it's awesome. And then I would like to see how the psycho mistress goes from being really, really bad to coming back. And I've already got some ideas, but in order for me to do that, I also want some challenges because I want y'all to be involved as viewers and be a part of it. Look at that. That's just fucking amazing.
It's immersive.
Watch your step over.
Damn.
Might end up looking
You know, if I was a dude, I'd have a heart on. I should not say that in front of my daughter. Sorry, I should not say that in front of my daughter. Just so y'all know, she is 16. So me talking like this is not completely inappropriate. She talks worse than me whenever I'm not around. So I know better.
Sometimes.
See, I know. She's a high schooler. She understands. That does not mean all of you in my comments can start hitting on my daughter because I will kick your ass. You're supposed to be hitting on me. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Anyway. Okay, I'm done rambling. I've got to stop this. Alright, see y'all next time. Questions, comments, subscribe, like the vid, challenge me. I love a challenge. No handcuffs.
Also, thanks for 44 subscribers.
And thank you, we just hit 44 subscribers. Yeah, we still need to do that vid. Anyway, y'all have a lovely radiation-filled evening.